Well, everyone, it's time for us to go and take a look at the Apple Watch SE 3 and compare it against the Apple Watch Series 7 and see which particular Apple Watch is the better one for you. Now, the thing I can definitely tell you when it comes down to these types of Apple Watches is that if you have all the money in the world, go for the SE 3, but I still think the Series 7 actually still holds up pretty well when it comes down to it. Now, number one, the first thing I'll tell you is that looking on the outside of both, the Series 7 is giving you a bigger display. It's giving you 45 or 41 millimeters. It's a 1000 nits OLED LTPO panel. The SE 3 is either 40 or 44 millimeters. So that right there is going to be a little bit of a difference when it comes down to it from that side too, because it is, potentially going to be an advantage when it comes down to something like a Series 7. You're getting the same bands, same chargers, same button layout for the most part between both as well. So there isn't really that big of a difference when it comes down to both of them, but you could kind of look at both and see that, there's advantages and disadvantages between both when it comes down to it. So that is kind of one of those things to keep in mind there. Now, when it comes down to some other areas between these types of devices, you're getting always on displays on both. The features inside are a slight difference. You are going to be getting an ECG application and a blood oxygen application inside of the Apple Watch Series 7. The SE 3 doesn't have those things. It may not be a big, massive deal, but it is going to be a slight advantage for the Series 7. Although with the SE 3, you are getting sleep apnea notifications and temperature sensing. Those two things you are not getting on the Series 7, where you were getting them on the SE 3. You're also getting 5G capability inside of the SE 3 as well. So there is kind of a flip-flopping. There's not a clear winner with way more features, between both. But the Series 7 is significantly older than the SE 3. Like the Series 7 came out years ago, where the SE 3, just kind of came out. When it comes down to its performance, it really depends on what you're going to do with your watch. I'm still using my Apple Watch Series 4, and I'm still having a pretty good time with it. Like, I don't really think it's like a big, massive deal or anything like that. But with the SE 3, this one is giving you that S10 chip with wrist flick gesture, double tap gesture, those things. The Series 7 is giving you the S7 chip. So there is going to be a slight change or upgrade when you go to the SE 3. And that's kind of what I would tell you, is that with something like an SE 3, this one is kind of giving you like an overall better type of experience overall. I think with the Series 7, this is going to be one of those types of watches where it kind of, came and went. I think it was a really good watch, and I actually do still think this is a really good option. If you have all the money, go for the Series 11, but if you want to get a good deal, I think the Series 7 for a used Apple Watch is a very good option. I'd really recommend people to go and buy that one when it comes down to it. So from that side, that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.